My dear Simon Wiesenthal, distinguished head table guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am so deeply touched by this moving tribute. Words hardly seem adequate on such an occasion. I stand before you with mixed emotions, humbled that you have seen fit to bestow this unique honor upon me, and yet at the same time, so very sad, because it brings back into focus that tragic epic in human history when death became so ordinary, when torture was so trite, silence so pronounced, when the tears of children gushed forth like running streams, when leaders forgot to lead, when few cared, when men and women forgot that they were formed in the image of God. I am often tempted to speculate how fortunate I am to have escaped the horror, to have been spared the anguish. But when I think about it deeply, I realize I did not escape unscathed. None of us did. We were all, in a sense, there, hovering above the gates of Auschwitz, trying to shield ourselves from the magnetic pull of its destructive force that wanted to do all of us in, Jew and Christian, black and white. It wanted everything we possessed and cherished, our Van Goghs, our Rembrandts, our Tennysons, our Freuds, and our Einsteins. Today, a whole generation is growing up that doesn't know this, that has no memory of these events, that has no terms of reference to know how close we all came to the final curtain. Worse, around this new generation can be heard new ominous voices seeking to pollute their minds, to corrupt their values, to impair their future. In Europe and here in the United States, anti-Semitism is on the rise. Haters are running for public office, pitting white against black, Christian against Jew. When I read the script for the Wiesenthal Center's multimedia project, I could see the victims before my eyes, their voices speaking to me. Tell our story, they said. Nay, not for our sake, for we are long gone, but for yours, so you may live. I have tried so very hard to tell of their agony and their heroism. And I hope millions of people will see and hear their profound message. I have never doubted the basic goodness of human beings. All my life I've been a believer in the tenacity of men to overcome the cruelest of tests and to raise high the spirit of human resilience So come what may, I place my trust and faith in man's capacity never to yield to injustice. Yes, the work may be hard and the day short, the workers a bit sluggish, but life's reward is great, and in the end we shall prevail. In conclusion, just let me say, to the enemies of our people, wherever they may be, we say in the words of one of the victims, "Wir wollen sie überleben." We shall outlive them. And to the friends of mankind, wherever they may be, Chazak v'amatz, be strong and be brave. Remember that in the final analysis, they that sow in tears shall yet reap in joy.
Mrs. Elizabeth Taylor Warner, ladies and gentlemen.